Hi, it's Carole here from Onelife Training. Sorry, I've been a bit lax on my videos of recent, but I wanted to do a short video today on first aid kits because we get quite a few inquiries, emails, telephone calls, people asking what type of first aid kit do I need? Well, there actually isn't a generic list for first aid kits, although, you know, there are some advisories of things you shouldn't put in a first aid kit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a general list to give you ideas of what you could put in your first aid kit. I'm going to put that on the website, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Generally, if you buy a first aid kit offline, it's a bit like one of these hard plastic case covers, and they're generally full of bandages and things that probably are not relevant. Now, you might want your first aid kit for in the home. You might want your first aid kit for your workplace. You might want your first aid kit for your hobby. You might be a walker and you might, have a little walking first aid kit that you take with you. So my advice to you would be to buy a first aid bag. Yeah, and these bags, you can buy them anywhere online, and you can make up your own first aid kits and put whatever you need into them. So if you're talking about workplace first aid kits, if somebody was working in the construction industry, what would be in their first aid kit would be totally different to what somebody working in a children's nursery would be. So, like I said, you can make up your own kits. This one here has got compartments in it, which is a really good idea. They velcro off and velcro on, so you can put specific things in the different compartments. So in the case of an emergency, you're not running through looking for different things. So making up your own first aid kits, you can go onto first aid sites, you can go onto general sites and buy different things to make up your first aid kit. So it's specific to you really as to what you need to be in it. So you've got your big first aid kit. We've got some smaller ones here. This is, believe it or not, is my little walking first aid kit, and I've got different bits and bobs in there, like a full blanket, different things like that you might need when you're going on a walk. I've got another little first aid kit here. This one here, although it's a generic plastic one, I have adapted it and put all my own things in it, and this one goes in my car. Likewise, I've got a rescue casualty card, which is a useful thing to have because you can make notes, and then if things develop and you have to ring the emergency services, you can reflect back on your notes. So my advice to you would be, make your own first aid kits up. Go online, get first aid bags, because you've also got the shoulder straps as well that you can put across you if you're in the workplace and you need to go to an emergency. As mentioned earlier, I will put up a generic first aid list online onto the website. So if you go to www.onelife-training.co.uk, and we'll put a blog up about first aid kits, and I'll put up a list so that you can see them. All right, so thank you for listening today, and hopefully it won't be long before I do another video.